Hello, everyone. I think it's time for a vlog. I always think vlog like it's with video, so maybe it's more of a vlog than a blog, right? And I want to talk about a few things that I think, because if you know me, you know that I'm a serious guy, but I also have a fun, quirky side. So I'm going to try to cover all the bases here for everyone. And on the serious side, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, and I can't be in denial, which is why I do my activism with this organization called the Center for Political Innovation. But it's also why I still am a musician. I always will be a musician. I may not always be out in public view, but I'm always a musician, playing, writing, doing different things, making videos with my music in it, or talking about music in general, because it really is one of those transcendence kind of experiences in this earth experience. But that's a whole nother topic and a whole nother blog. But yeah, most recently, I've been doing in 2026 already, I've been to the East Coast with the group. We had a great event there with some like-minded people all across the political spectrum, including Garland Nixon, Don DeBar from Pacifica Radio, and candidate Jose Vega, running for office there in, I think it's in the Bronx Barrio, that area. Districts, it may not just be the Bronx, but maybe Brooklyn too. And anyway, I sang some songs with another musician, played banjo, and we did a Civil War song, we did a folk song, we did a Negro spiritual, we did a hymn. It was quite a variety of music because we had a variety of people in the audience for the event. And we also did some activism. We went to the detention center in Brooklyn. We went outside, not too far from the gate, where they take prisoners in and out when they go to court dates, but that's the detention center where Nicolas Maduro and his wife is right now. And we got on a megaphone and we basically talked to him. I mean, we don't know if he heard us or not, but we told him that we support him. I mean, because what was done to him was wrong. He was democratically elected, and Chavez did nationalize the oil, so we have no reason to think that we have to control their oil. They're a sovereign nation like we are, and they did kidnap he and his wife, if you look at the actual situation based on international law. So there's a lot of details there that we get organized. I mean, we get educated about, and this is what we do, because a lot of Americans don't understand more of the nuances and details. So anyway, that's what I've been doing with that. Also, continuing to work on my documentary called The Niswander Story, focusing on my music, but also, I guess if there's a subtitle, it's going to be Music, Musician, and Artist. And it's my story, basically, as a musician and artist, and my love of music and why that plays such an important part in our world, in our universe, etc. You can already see a finished full-form film, full-length film, which is over an hour and a half long. It's called The Niswander Story, Activism, and Journalism, and that covers literally those two subjects from 2002, up to 2025 so far. And you can already see that and clips from that on YouTube and spread around some on social media. I'll put a link in here below where you can go watch that now. But the next full-length movie, which will be at least an hour and a half, as I mentioned, will be about my music, about music, musician, and artist, The Niswander Story. And that I hope to have out in April, but that's my projected date. But it's still in production. And I'll have another full-length movie over an hour and a half later on this year, but I won't discuss what that will be exactly yet. So, and I'm working on some new music. I have one new song I really like, and I'm very picky going into my archives and listening to things, and so you'll see different little demo things probably pop up in some future videos. Yeah, that is going on. And some of the stuff that you will hear coming down the road will be brand new. So we do need music, and I think that I can't make any excuses. Not that I was making excuses, but now I realize, that there's more than I need to do and to put myself out there with music. Sometimes, there's that temptation to complain rather than just take action and show what needs to be done, regardless of what that might be in life, right? Instead of complaining about things, which is what I think a lot of people do. We all find ourselves caught up in that. I don't want to do that, really, anymore. I want to be productive and innovative. And that's why even with the Center for Political Innovation, it's in our name. We call ourselves innovationists, because we really do need a different world to live in. And that is going to require a government of action for the working people, and as well as, some new ways of looking how to organize the economy so that more people benefit, because it is true. There is enough in this, not even just in this world, but in this universe, there's enough for everyone to enjoy abundance. There is abundance for all, and that really is a realistic, not only a realistic goal, but a realistic idea to even consider the possibility of, and also here and now, and not just for some later time. Because you can't really put a price tag on everything when you're talking about abundance. Abundance is literally everything that makes life better. That's the simplest way I know how to put it. And even explaining things simply, it still takes a while to do that. And I'm looking at my timer right now. It says 7:43, so 7 minutes 43 seconds. So yeah, that's a little overview of where I'm coming from. I hope that you're doing well out there, and I do hope to make it to the Midwest also this summer. So do a little traveling, and be nice to do a gig or two while I'm in that part of the country. So also the Nowman Show. Yeah, there's lots of reruns as always, but that's an ongoing project for me as well. And rerunning the Wrecking Crew series, the great series that I did with director Denny Tedesco, who put together such a wonderful film that's very inspiring, and people have enjoyed watching that. I even got some feedback from a legendary guitarist, Albert Lee, who really enjoyed watching my Wrecking Crew series. And of course, Don Randy is in part 3. Don Randy is one of the Wrecking Crew pianists, who also was in Phil Spector's Wall of Sound. He played on the Beach Boys records, Nancy Sinatra, Neil Diamond. He talks about arranging Neil Diamond's song "Cracklin' Rose," which went to #1 in 1970. Really, a lot of interesting stories in that series. So, starting to rerun that again. And of course, during the month of February, Black History Month, you'll see some great stuff there from Academy Award winning director Morgan Neville, and who directed the Academy Award winning film about backup singers called 20 Feet from Stardom. Also a great documentary about Stax Records. You'll see Robert Margoloff talking about working with Stevie Wonder in the studio, disrupting pop music with the synthesizer. And a great video made by Matt Orfala when he came on the show in 2017. A great videographer. If you're into watching certain podcasts, you're familiar with his work over the years, at least since 2016 or so. And it's a great episode. Also coming up will be the election special featuring presidential candidates that have been on the Nowman Show, like Andrew Yang, Jill Stein, Dennis Kucinich, etc. And more from my, you'll see excerpts from the Activism and Journalism documentary, probably some more Niswander music, some clips from episodes in the past. So that's what's coming up on the Nowman Show, broadcasts every week, and I put up clips on the YouTube channel, the Nowman Show, and the Arroyo channel on YouTube. And also, Niswander, the original artist and music channel on YouTube, which was introduced in 2006, Niswander. You'll see some clips there too. There's a lot of stuff there going back, 20 years. So I'm going to be celebrating the 20th year of my YouTube channel this year. Wow, that's pretty wild. Anyway, that's it for now. And there's so much more that I can elaborate on, but there is hope. With all the doom and gloom, don't let it get you down. That's one of the reasons why I'm making this video and talking about music, and I need to communicate more with you out there, wherever you are. Whether you know who I am or not, you should get acquainted. I do want to not only express my freedom of speech, but increase my freedom of reach, to get with the algorithms and whatever, to reach more of you, connect with more of you. It's important in so many ways. And you too as well have a lot to share when your heart is in the right place. And keep an open-minded heart and be open to learning, and understand the possibilities of the good things that we can do, the giant steps we can take, and not just settle for small steps or tiny steps, okay? So, and I always like to say, peace now, and love and joy.